Hey everyone, Xavier here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done an update video like this. Ever since I got back from my trip earlier this year to Korea, Malaysia. Um, I won't give a lot of updates regarding my personal life. All I'll say is that I got a new job with benefits, both in terms of financial stability, as well as vacation time, which will lead into this update video going forward. Um, and it's been nice. Like I will say, when I did my trip earlier in the year, I did it because I feel you have to start a year off with positive energy. Last year, I was not in the right headspace. I was, had a little negative, so pessimistic outlook, and that did trickle out throughout last year. Um, Now, when I did my trip earlier in this year, and I was feeling refreshed, and I was feeling in a more of a positive outlook. Now it seems like it's been paying off. Now I'm feeling way better this year going forward. I'm very happy about the job I just got, and I have a sort of an idea of what to do. At least for myself. Going forward in the next 5 years or so. Now, if that said, when it comes to this update video, there's two things to note. Obviously, where am I going to go to travel? And second is how this channel has kind of evolved now into a travel vlog slash movie collection update thing. The travel vlog aspect of it, I won't lie, I wasn't expecting because I was expecting this trip early in the year to be sort of my last trip for a little while. Like I wasn't going to plan any more trips for like the next year or so because well, trips cost money and the jobs I was working at weren't going to provide enough time as in money to really do that. But with this new job that I got, which comes with some vacation time every year, it essentially like encourages me to travel more. So that means every year you expect to see more content of me just traveling around. I'm not sure where I'm going to go for the next few years or so, but I will let you know where I'm going to travel to at the end of the year. I'm going to head to China, which is funny enough. I was initially planning to teach English in China last year, but I wasn't in the right headspace. I was kind of stressing out for like where my life was going and how things were like, looking out. Like I was in a very negative headspace last year, and I was trying to find the right path. And the right path is you gotta step back and take a breather and think about your options and try something else. So that's why I didn't really do the China thing. And if I did move to China, I would have done something similar with the channel where it will be more like updates of what it's like to live in China, stuff like that. But in terms of this trip, I'm gonna go around the end of October into early November. In terms of where I'm going to go to Shanghai to fly into from Canada. I won't do too much in Shanghai, maybe because it's just a layover period. And I'm not sure like what I'll do because it depends on how how I feel rested. I might do something like cool. I might just look around the city, but honestly, Shanghai is sort of the the question mark really of the trip. Then I'm going to go to Hong Kong, and I'm going to go to the peak. I'm going to see like some notable attractions. I'm going to take a picture of the cityscape, and I might not guarantee. I might actually go see the Weekend concert around that time. If you don't know, the Weekend is doing his concert for his last leg of the After Hours Till Dawn, which he has 4 nights in Hong Kong. I'm gonna go around like one of the later nights, which is cool because I went last year, great show, and I was hoping to do one more within this year, but you know it's all in Europe or Australia or in Asia, and this thankfully did pay off. Like where I will be around Hong Kong around the time that the concert will be happening, so it'll be pretty awesome. After that, I will be going to Guangzhou, which is a stop mainly to see some family there. Just sort of like a weekend get together. Explore the city. If you don't know, Guangzhou is one of the ports in South China. It's a historical city. It's one of the bigger cities in the country. Not everyone goes there because people think of Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Xi'an, maybe Chongqing, but Guangzhou is like no slouch either. It's one of the most like important cities in the country. So I will probably see some of the historical sites and just kind of take it easy from there because it is just mainly see family. And lastly, I will be heading to Beijing. I will be flying out from Beijing, but I will try to, see Tiananmen Square, see the some of the Great Wall, the one that you can access through the subway, and try to see what I will be staying around central to the city. So, fun fact, like Beijing, I was actually close to moving there this year because I was considering to do teaching English abroad in China. I did for last year. The city that they picked out for me was like in the north and was like very small. I was like, I was going to do it for the sake of money, but I was like, no, like this was not right. This year I was actually going to do Beijing, and it was actually close. I was doing everything, and then I got the call from this other job, which was a better option. So I was like, you know what, it sucks because I did put so much effort, and I feel like I'm gonna, be a little annoyed of, oh, I actually have to cancel out. But this job here in my city was actually the better option. So it's exciting because I get to see Beijing, and then yeah, I'll be flying out back from Beijing to Canada. So it'll be like a 2 week trip. Now, the issue with China obviously is upload schedule. Now, usually when I travel, I try to upload the day of, where I record the stuff, I get all my video, I get my pictures, I just upload on YouTube or wherever I'm using. You can't do that in China. The only place you can do it is in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong, when I'm on the trip real time, I will be uploading stuff for Hong Kong. But when it comes to Beijing, Shanghai, or Guangzhou, I can't. I'm not going to get a VPN. I'm not going to get like roaming or whatever because I want to spend extra for the sake of doing that. And it also will be a little refreshing because you get distracted when you have all of your like YouTube and Google and all that stuff when you're traveling. So it's a good sort of like way to sort of think more about where you are and like explore more. So like Hong Kong, I'll definitely upload stuff when around when I'm in October. Everything else will have to be uploaded like in November when I come back. So it'll be a weird sort of like upload schedule for the case of the vlog, but it'll be interesting. So yeah, that's really about it. In case if you're wondering about the movie collection, which not everyone really cares about that, that'll again be at the end of the year, like December, January. I haven't really got a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs, but you'll see. We'll see how it grows by the end of the year. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for this trip to China that I'm going on. When I do get if I do attend the weekend concert, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of content for that. And yeah, no, so thanks for watching, and I hope you stick around to see me on my trip and check in on what's like to travel in Shanghai, Hong Kong, Beijing. It's going to be awesome.